And happy Tuesday to all of my fantastic, wonderful, fabulous Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Hopefully you all are having a great day on today, but then again, I know you are because that is the intention you set. I want to give a shout out to a Capricorn out there in California. Your initials are ET, always sending me some great inspirational reads every single day. So y'all know how much I love you, Capricorn. So that's just the kind of energy that Capricorns radiate, just that nice, good, positive, high vibrating energy. So again, I wanted to give a shout out to ET. You know, with that said, I want to give out his full name, but he always sends me these really high vibrating inspirational quotes every single day. So shout out to you. But that's just the natural, nature of Capricorns, just high vibrating. That's at least been my experience. So let's get into your reading. Now listen, this is great, Capricorn, because not only is your ruling planet Saturn retrograde, which is amazing. We have 3 other planets that's retrograde too, but we're going to talk a little bit more about the benefits of your planet being retrograde, but also we are moving back towards another new moon, right? You know, these moon phases, right? So just trying to prepare you and start kind of getting into a rhythm of like what you should be doing around these moon phases. So let's get into it. Most High God, the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Capricorns as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions and spirituality, and where they need to take action. What information do we have for my GOATs, greatest of all time, who are also very loyal people, very hardworking team players, also very ambitious, classy, responsible, self-disciplined, self-controlled, great managers of people, money, and time, and also very creative. I'm talking to you, gods and goddesses, my amazing Capricorns. Yes, I want you all to start using every single thing, all of your experiences to your advantage, okay? Because this is win time for Capricorns. Just win, 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 win across the board. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Shooby-dooby-doo. Y'all love my elevator music? I hope so, because I do. All right. So yes, okay. We're currently in a waning gibbous moon coming off of a full moon, right? So that moon energy is very, very, very powerful because the moon governs our mood, our feelings, our subconscious habits, our emotions, right? And so during the time of the full moon, even though the moon is at like 87% illuminated at present. So if you happen to have a moon calendar and you watch this video later, you say, no, it's at 70 something percent. Just know that at present, while I'm filming, it's at 87%. Okay. So, during that full moon phase for Capricorns in particular, this is where the full moon actually illuminates areas that hold you back from shining, really shining your light to the fullest. And just helping you to become joyful and just fulfilled in every area of your lives. So that's not something I want you all to be, scared of, because, it just imagine walking into a room where it's fully illuminated. You see everything. You see the clean areas. You see where the cobwebs are. You see where everything is. So in your spiritual house, you'll see where your fears are, where the areas where you've done the work, the cleanup work, all of that. So here we have the 8 of Swords. Let's look at this. We also have the 5 of Cups. Let me see if I can make some room here. We also have the 6 of Swords. See? We also have the Page of Swords. We have the 7 of Swords. And we also have the Page of Cups. So, the energy that I'm getting from here is that, first of all, I just want to just confirm for you that you are headed in the right direction, Capricorn, because right now you all are learning how to balance out your energy. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. You're learning how to balance out your energy. You all by default are natural nurturers. Really, you're natural nurturers. Even though during Capricorn season, you guys know every season I do something special for every sign, right? During Capricorn season was actually one of my favorite because Just about, I could probably say 99% of the Capricorns that I talked to were probably just very high vibrational, very open to just learning more about their own spiritual journey and growth, right? So here's the beautiful thing about you all Capricorns as natural nurturers. When you learn how to balance out your energy and take your power back, because some of you all have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in your chart. Those are air signs, right? So air. You know, how long can people live without air? They can't, right? So this right here lets me know that some of you all have been, some of the liars, manipulators, gaslighters, sociopath, narcissists, all of that have been exposed in your life. And so instead of you shying away from it, you just see this. I want to show you something real quick. See this knife right here that this person has in their hand? This is a very, very dangerous person, obviously, right? You all have taken the shears, the scissors, or whatever, and cut those people out of your life. The moment they were exposed, that's you tapping into your divine masculine side and saying, I'm going to take action instead of nurturing this type of behavior, saying, well, you know, making excuses for a person, saying, well, you know, they had a rough childhood and this happened to them and that happened to them and so on and so forth. So many people are so used to Capricorns nurturing them. Like really, you all are natural nurturers. You all are very magnetic, that when you finally decide, you know what, I'm taking my power back. I'm cutting off the air supply, right? The same knife that they use to try to harm you, and I don't mean like in a violent way, you know, that may have happened to some people in domestic violence situations, but I mean like the same knife they use to stab you in the back are the same knife that you're going to use to sever ties with them, right? Just completely sever ties unapologetically. Some of you all have been in such complicated relationships, such challenging relationships on your job and your personal lives and your romantic relationships, that you don't look like what you've been through, but nevertheless, this is sword energy. You finally decided to say, nope, I'm not being manipulated anymore. Yes, I don't look like what I've been through, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to continue to just nurture low vibration, manipulative energy, right? And so in some of those relationships, you have felt smothered, restricted, right? But look, your ancestors telling you, you can get out. There's a way. You don't have to nurture that type of energy where you feel restricted in a relationship. Someone is coming at you 1,000 miles per hour with their comments and snide remarks and gaslighting and trying to convince you that what they did to you, they didn't really do. It was your part of your imagination. It's like, what? What is wrong with people? Right. So you had to sail away from the chaos, confusion, and craziness, right? To more peaceful waters, right? Just to kind of sort of balance out your energy, your emotions. And we talk about water, creativity, right? Your emotions and your creativity, right? But what I don't want you to do, Capricorn, is to allow it to cause you to feel like this, like sad, hopeless, like, gosh, you know, because this is a new territory for so many people. Remember what I said, the full moon energy, right? Even though it's at a waning gibbous moon, it still feels very much like a full moon. But that's what, you know, full moon energy illuminates those areas that hold you back from shining, right? Shining your light to the fullest and living the most joyful life that you possibly can, right? So again, you know, if there's certain things that was kind of sort of, what's the card right here, kind of feeling like it was stunting your growth, maybe like loud noises or staying up past a certain time, you weren't getting your full rest, or maybe feeling like, okay, I need to almost overdose on caffeine because I'm not getting a proper rest, or just like too much TV time or too much social media or whatever. Once you start saying no, and those are just a few examples, once you start saying no, you know, people have to resort to this manipulative measures because they are not your God. You are not theirs and they are not yours. Remember, I always say that we are gods, but we're not somebody else's God, right? You don't even want somebody worshiping you. If you're in a relationship with a person who wants you to worship them, run. Seriously, just run hard and fast, right? So yes, so there's no need to be sad. There's no need to feel hopeless. I don't care how long you've been friends with that person. If they're a manipulator, you need to cut them off, point blank, period, right? Because these type of people will always come back they'll try, excuse me, they will try to come back when you take your power back, balance out your own energy, right? When you take action. But see, by the time you take action and you realize, wait a second, I got some good solo time. I got at least 8 hours of sleep if that's what you need. Instead of me drinking caffeine, I'm drinking matcha. I'm enjoying swimming, because remember, water represents emotions, right? And so you got your emotions intact. So I enjoy my reading time by myself. I like sunbathing, to remove all stale energy from me because that's what the sun does. I'm just doing one thing at a time. I am fully present. That's what the full moon does. It shines a light on all of that, like helping you to balance out your energy. And if you're a person who is opposed to change, you're a person who's like, I've been this way, it worked for me, but you're still unhappy, then that's what the full moon does. It challenges that. So moving towards a new moon, though, because we have a new moon coming up in 12 days, right? We have a new moon coming in 12 days. I want to help you to remember something, okay? I want to help you to remember something. First and foremost, less is more. Less drama means more happiness, okay? Really. And also, you want to choose quality before quantity, and you want to focus on your purpose. And so as an earth sign, when we're moving towards a new moon, that's very grounding for all earth signs. And so that's where you want to put energy into just focusing on what makes you happy, like really what makes you happy. Yeah. And also your actions are going to teach other people how to do the same. But again, certain people are going to want to come back into your space because they see how happy you are. They see how less stressed you are, but they don't even realize they were the stressors, right? So why would you let them come back? By stress. By stress. Woo! People need to balance out their energies, right? Yes, I'm looking at this. This is very, very nice. Very, very nice. I am so proud of you all, Capricorns. I'm serious. Like, I hope whoever's listening, I need you to know you're headed in the right direction. It may feel uncomfortable when you start balancing out your energies, but I love these different moon phases because they all mean something different, like getting us to the next level, helping us to ascend higher. Yes. So being in a posture of gratitude when you finally start saying no to people, just be thankful. Just say to the universe, thank you for giving me the strength to say no. Like, seriously, complete sentence, N-O, period. Nothing else behind it. No, but well, I just no. Just no, right? But also just being grateful, right? Even if this is me, myself, and I, just be grateful. But if you happen to have really close friends, y'all sit around and just talk about what y'all are grateful for, right? Instead of sitting around complaining about X, Y. Have y'all ever been around just complainers? I'm serious. They complain about everything. It could be sunny outside, but they'll turn around and say, well, it's supposed to rain later. What are you talking about right now? What is it right? Right now it's sunny, right? Enjoy the sun. Well, it's too hot. I wish it was cool. But then go in the house. Come on. So again, you're in a posture of gratitude, which is great, right? But guess what? You had to do a lot of soul searching before saying no to some people, cutting the manipulators, the liars, all of that. But also what you had to do within yourself is cut out the fear. Like the fear of, like, if I let this relationship go, what is that going to look like on the other side of this? That's what you had to do a lot of soul searching about, because in tarot, the devil card is actually Capricorn's card, but not because Capricorns are devils. The devil energy represents fear, doubt, addiction to a person, place, or thing, right? So it's not devil in the sense of what people were conditioned to believe. We're talking about from a metaphysical standpoint, which represents fear, doubt, an addiction of some sort to a person, place, or thing. So right now, again, you all are taking your power back, right? You have laser focus on the things that you want to do, which is amazing, right? You're choosing now quality of your time, your energy, your money over quantity, right? Yes, you've been doing the work, and guess where it's going to show up the most? In your money. You're going to feel more powerful, more intellectual. You're just going to feel stronger all the way around. But it's also going to show up in your money. Look how deep these roots go. So slowly but surely, you're going to start seeing more money come from the universe. And it shows up in so many different forms. Like, people think money just is going to come from just like maybe hitting the lottery or something. But maybe you get a raise on your job. Maybe all of a sudden everybody wants to, you know, buy something for you. Maybe you go to the grocery store and the person before you says, I'll take care of their groceries behind me. You know, or you stop off to get some food or whatever. You go to a restaurant, somebody says, no, I'll take care of their dinner. It shows up in so many forms. So anyway, but again, I see you loving yourself more, right? So it would appear that these hands are two different people, right? But it's really one person. Your divine masculine to your divine feminine, your light and dark, your good and your evil, your seen, unseen, known, unknown, right? So yes, this is you in perfect peace and harmony with yourselves. Why? Because you took your power back. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm telling you, people are going to try to come back into your space. That's going to be family members who didn't support you. That's going to be exes trying to come back into your life. That's going to be anybody that you allowed to get that close to your heart, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic love relationship. It could be a platonic love relationship. But a lot of people are going to try to come back to you. But guess what? You're like, now I know what they mean when they say peace that surpasses all understanding. I'm serious. Now I know. So no, you're not interested in going back into their chaotic universe. Yes, and I see that happening for you all very, very soon, right? So again, this is great. This is great. I love, love, love this for you. Really, really love this for you because you deserve it, Capricorns. See, I see in Capricorns what a lot of other people don't see. You all think that a lot of people have issues or problems with you or whatever, but that is because some of you all may have been out of balance, that you even care what people think. But when that full moon energy hits and it starts illuminating all areas of your life, like there's areas that needs to be cleaned up, and those, as well as those areas that you've done the work in, it's time to clean up those other areas. Balance out your own energy unapologetically. Yes. Let's pull an oracle card. You talking about getting your power back? That's what I'm talking about. Yes. So this new moon energy for you all Capricorns, just to kind of close it out, really, really helps you to grow your capacity for efficiency, right? Hard work, productivity, and taking care of everyday practicalities, right? And so it's not, this is really, really not, you know, rocket science in a sense, right? Okay, so you want to also hydrate. Again, here we goes back to water. So again, you know, water is great. There's so many health benefits to water. I don't even need to list all of them besides the fact it's great for detoxification, great for cleaning your body, great for shampooing your hair. I mean, washing your hair or shampooing your hair. It's great. It's so many benefits to drinking water. It's so many benefits to being around water, being in water, right? So you want to hydrate, right? And like I said, I mean, this is great. This is great. Have a fantastic Tuesday. I know you will because that's the intention you set. Bye, Capricorns. Bye.